Hello, I'm Ellie from Boxing Day. We supply children's craft parties in boxes. You can find us at www.facebook.com/Boxing Day parties. Today we're going to be making fairy wands. This is one of our activities from the Fairy Magic Box, but you can make it any time you like, and this is how. So, very simple components. We've got a piece of dowling rod which I've painted silver. It's about 18 inches long, I guess. I've got some jewellery wire. This is actually quite easy to get hold of as well. It's nice and bendable, and it stays where you put it. I've cut a piece off that's probably about 2 foot long, roughly. I've got some ribbons, and I can show you this without them falling out, I've got some pretty beads in there as well, just a mix, or you can do colour themes or whatever you feel the need to do. So, first of all, I'm going to take the wire, put the ends together and find the midpoint. There we go, and you just gently squeeze it, and this isn't too hard for little hands to do, which is obviously helpful. There we go, there's our midpoint. Now, the best thing to think about when you're doing this is that this point here is going to be this point here. And once you understand that, it all sort of falls into place. So we're going to take one side, and we're going to build one side of the star now, and then we'll go back and do the other side. So, on it goes. I think I want my point to be about this big, roughly, so I'm just going to bend it now. There we go. And that side as well. And then roughly the same size. And roughly the same size again. And then you have a nice long tail to play with, and that's what we're going to be using for fixing it onto the stick. So let's quickly do the other side. You can, of course, the other thing you can do is use a different kind of stick. Just use a nice stick from the garden, and that will give you a really pretty rustic look. See if you can get some nice straight ones, obviously, and let children choose their own sticks and however you want to manage it. Right, I've got a star there. There we go. So there's my star. And then to make it pretty, we're going to be putting some beads on. Now, when you get this from the Boxing Day parties, you get little taffeta bags full of beads, all different colours, and it all looks beautiful and wonderful. But of course, any bead will do. So right now, I'm just going to put a random selection on and quickly pop some on. I'm not going to do the whole thing because that would be extremely dull for you to watch. So I'll spare you that. Let's just get a few more on there so you can get the idea of what we're doing. Okay, so then what I need to do is just feed these around the star shape, and because this wire bends and rebends, you can just get it round corners without any trouble. I do it this way rather than threading the wire before I bend it, because that works better for me, but if you want to try it the other way, of course, be my guest. There's no hard and fast rules here. So I'm just putting one little bead on each segment here, but it does look better with lots more, as you see from my original model. So there we go. So that's just quickly done. One side. They catch the light, they're pretty, and make it look a bit special. And as I say, you can put in as many as you like, all sorts of different colours. So grab your stick. I've painted my stick silver because I like it. And then quite tightly, and this is something you might have to help children with in order to get it tight enough, wrap the jewellery wire around the stick with one tail that you've got. two. And then there's your other one. It's going to go around. The tighter this goes on, the better. If you find that it doesn't look very tight after you've fixed it on, then a bit of sellotape will do a super job. And here we go. Right, so stand your star up, and then a couple of bits of ribbon. Again, in the Boxing Day box, all of this is provided: silver sticks, ribbons, jewellery wire cut into length, the whole thing. And then I'm just going to tie them on. Just a simple knot. Again, tight, nice and tight, and that will probably help the wire stay on a bit better as well. And there, we have a fairy wand off to do some magic. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's any more activities that you'd like to see that aren't in our library of videos, then please do contact me. Thank you very much.